So there is this device sitting on high-end corporate boardroom tables right now that weighs just over a pound, looks like a fairly standard tablet, yet it costs nearly $1,300. Welcome to today's deep dive.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, so we are looking at a very specific product page from HDTVSupply, which is this massive AV distributor with like a 25-year history. And our target today is the QSC TSC-710t-G3 Tabletop Stand and touchscreen controller.
Right. It's a highly specialized piece of equipment. And our mission today is to figure out why this, seemingly simple tabletop device commands that kind of premium.
Exactly.
And what it actually reveals about the tension between simple user interfaces and massive back-end IT network complexity.
Okay, let's unpack this. Looking at the hardware specs, it's tiny. Barely 15 centimeters wide.
Right, yeah.
Sitting on a table, running entirely off power over Ethernet. But you look at a $1,300 price tag for something that size, and you have to wonder where the value actually is. It's clearly not just in the glass and the plastic bezel, right?
Oh, absolutely not. The value is entirely in the ecosystem it connects to. What's fascinating here is that this touchscreen isn't a standalone remote control functioning on infrared or standard radio frequencies.
Right, like a standard TV remote.
Exactly. It's a dedicated endpoint within the Q-SYS ecosystem. Because it's a Q-SYS device, it basically sits on a centralized, software-based AV network.
Oh, okay. So is it sort of like the sleek steering wheel for a corporate spaceship, just keeping all the complex wiring hidden?
That is actually a great analogy, yes. Instead of hardwiring a button to a specific projector, everything is routed through a central core. The specs emphasize robust responsiveness for a reason.
Because on a network-based system, latency is the enemy.
Exactly. When a user taps a button, it needs to feel instantaneous.
That makes total sense for the user experience. I mean, you don't want a CEO aggressively tapping a screen 3 times because they think the network didn't register their command.
Right, which happens all the time with older systems.
So if it's just an endpoint sitting on the network via PoE, it's less like a universal remote and more like a dedicated browser window.
That is the perfect way to look at it. The screen itself isn't doing the computational heavy lifting. It's just rendering the user interface, while the mainframe downstairs renders the actual media.
Got it.
It provides a clean, professional setup for conference rooms or education environments, combining power and data to eliminate table clutter. But its real job is being the physical gateway to a much larger, much more intimidating architecture.
And that architecture is massive. Looking at the surrounding context on HDTVSupply's site, you quickly see the immense scale of what this controller is designed to manage.
It was huge.
Like, they sell these massive Wolfpack matrix switchers. We're talking commercial-grade systems capable of routing independent signals to, like, up to 160 TVs in a multi-floor sports bar.
Or managing feeds for gigantic seamless 4K video walls in a casino.
Right, but wait, I have to ask, does a single 7 to 10-inch touchscreen really have the bandwidth to tame that level of AV chaos without totally overwhelming the user?
Well, see, that math only works because the touchscreen never actually touches the heavy 4K video signals or the audio routing.
Ah, okay.
We connect this to the bigger picture. The matrix switchers down in the server closet are the muscles of the operation. Its primary job isn't processing the AV signals at all. It's an elegant translator.
So when someone hits Route PC to video wall on the touchscreen, the device isn't streaming audio or video data through its own processor.
No, not at all. It's sending a tiny packet of code.
Just a command trigger.
Exactly, a network command over the Ethernet cable to a central core processor. That processor interprets the code and physically executes the switch in the server room.
Wow.
The touchscreen takes a terrifyingly complex AV beast, dozens of inputs, hundreds of outputs, multiple audio zones.
And distills it into a few intuitive buttons on a responsive 15-centimeter screen.
Yes. It completely masks the multi-layered IT infrastructure working behind the scenes.
So what does this all mean for you? The next time you walk into a corporate boardroom and see a sleek black touch panel on the table, you'll know you aren't just looking at a fancy, overpriced tablet.
Right. You are looking at the tip of a massive, highly engineered technological iceberg.
Exactly. It's designed specifically to hide massive back-end network complexity so users can just focus on their meeting without needing an IT degree.
It is the ultimate illusion of simplicity. Corporations pay that premium to ensure a frictionless user experience.
It makes you wonder, though, as physical control interfaces become this streamlined and minimal, What happens to the multi-thousand-dollar touchscreen market when spatial computing or, say, invisible AI voice controls take over the conference room entirely?
That is the big question.
Will we even need a physical screen on the table in 10 years to command the server closet? Just something for you to ponder the next time you tap to start a meeting.